it's healthy to talk and to explore your internal world. It's healthy. That's something healthy. A strong man, is the man that knows how to express the emotions and look at the emotions, right? And that's such a balance, and that's such an attractive quality in a man to be able to do that.
So today we have Miss Anca Uni, and I'm going to give her bio to you myself. She actually did it herself, and I had to take that out. She was so modest. It was just way too much. We got to put it out here. Anca Uni, born and raised in Europe, she has 3 deep passions, which is her 5D healing, her master's degree in computer science, and her dancing. An award-winning master hypnotherapist, a transformation master coach, a neurolinguistic NLP, which stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming Master Coach, a Quantum Energy Alchemist, a body code practitioner, an emotion code practitioner, a Reiki master teacher, a certified yoga teacher, a certified art therapist, a spiritual healer, an energy medicine practitioner, a spiritual master coach, an expert spiritual advisor, medium, and psychic, an ordained minister, and a PhD candidate in metaphysical counseling at the University of Sedona. Her core values are love, compassion, integrity, transformation, empowerment, spirituality, innovation, authenticity, and community. All right, so let's jump in where she starts off talking with us, but I had to give you her bio myself because she was so modest. It just did not do the justice it deserves.
I have deep respect for medicine and science, right? So doctors is great. The goal would be to not be there, right? To take care of your internal world. So there is no need to get sick because it is, right? And also, how do I say it? It starts with one decision, right? And one decision might be, okay, starting tomorrow, I will learn to name the emotions at least, right? And then step by step to speak up and to learn how to express yourself in an assertive way, right? Being respectful and kind of yourself and the people around you. So it's all about your internal world.
Quick question, could you give me an example? When you say name your emotions, what would be like a name of an emotion? How would you name an emotion?
That's so beautiful, eh? I used to struggle with that, seriously. I am where I am because I have my own struggles. There are documents naming the emotions, and you can look of how you feel and what's that emotion, right? And also you can pay attention. It's really good to pay attention of your body and where do you feel that emotion, and be aware what's happening around you when you feel that sensation in the body, right? So somatically works the best for me. Does it make sense? Am I answering your question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You said somatically?
Yeah, in a somatic way, in the body, right? Because some people are shaking, right? When they're anxious, or shaking the hands, shaking the leg, right? For example, some people are getting hot and heated when they're angry. And what is anger? Anger is when someone is crossing your boundary and you don't speak up. Right?
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, defining 5D healing. Many of our listeners might be new to the concept of 5D healing. I know I am. How would you explain this approach to a man who is skeptical of energy work, but is tired of the traditional talk therapy that's not working?
Hey, I was skeptical of energy work. I was one of them because how how do you know when you're in love? You have to
Feel it.
experience it, right?
Right.
Talk therapy, I understand why people get tired of talk therapy, because that works with 5% of our mind, conscious mind. So when you go into the talk therapy, it's good because you're getting stuff out of your chest, you're learning about emotions, you're learning about your inner world, and you're learning mechanisms, how to cope with something or how to make an advancement, right, on your journey. How I work with the subconscious mind, and that's 95% of our mind. Our emotions are there, our habits, our behavior patterns, our triggers, everything is there, and the solution is there, right? So when you open the door to the subconscious mind and you have a conversation, you understand what's really going on at the root, right? Imagine going on a garden and there are some weeds, unwanted behaviors or unwanted things in your life, and we pick one by one and we put like a seed for flower, right? So this is how I work. I give you access to work with your subconscious mind. And my work is blending like neuroscience with somatics, with energy medicine and music medicine. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. We are all frequency and we respond to frequency. And also every emotion and every organ and every illness responds to a frequency, right? So when we work together, not only we work with the boss, the unconscious mind, we also work with the frequency that's going to help your body to heal. So we're taking a multidimensional approach, and we also talk to the body to see where is that emotion, where is that block, where do you feel stuck in your body, to release it energetically. So it's a deeper, much deeper work, and with great results. I'm getting multiple awards. I'm internationally recognized. Not that I'm not humble, but I know what I bring to the table, and I want people to benefit out of it.
I love that. So is it like a multi-visit thing, or like, take me through my first visit with you?
Good question.
It depends. It depends of what's going on. Usually in the first visit, we sit down and we have a conversation to understand you. And we open multiple doors in your subconscious mind to understand the bigger picture, right? And after that, we start working together. My sessions are longer, like a couple of hours, because we need you to come, sit down, tell me what's going on, and then open the door and see what's there and have the time to heal properly in one session. Because if we start it earlier, you're going to go home and next session, we're going to open the door and see what's there, right? So I prefer to work longer sessions and solve it within that period of time.
What if I have multiple issues?
Multiple session. And usually when we knock one down, others are following, right?
I got you.
It's a domino effect. However, everyone it's unique. What I can tell you is that to you is gonna feel like talk therapy, right? But it's not, because I'm opening the door and I'm giving you access to your subconscious mind. So we're talking to your subconscious mind, and also you will feel everything somatically in your body. How many sessions? I don't know. Usually it's fast results because I'm integrating neuroscience, and that means we open new neural pathways in your brain and we enforce them during the session. So in between the sessions, I recommend a couple of weeks so you will have the time to integrate the changes at the cellular level deep inside. There are no homework, nothing, just enjoy the new life, right?
Right.
I love that, because I'm really big on energy too, in the universe. So I definitely understand where you're coming from, because I'm always saying no bad energy, because it affects a lot. You know, if you have negative energy around you, and when you were talking earlier about sickness and health and with bad energy and stuff like that. And I remember when I was going through prostate cancer, I felt differently on certain days depending on what was going on in my life. So if I've had some stressful days that may have not really had anything to do with the situation that I was going through directly, just regular life things, kids, you know, work or anything like that, I realized that it made me feel a little bit differently physically. You know, so definitely I completely understand it, and yeah, I believe it all plays a part.
Anca, you said something that caught me by surprise. You said that 90% of what we do is subconscious. So that means that without knowing, we may not even have control of it?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
And you know how it is.
Said, yeah.
Makes sense though. I mean,
but that means we can't correct ourselves then if we don't know to solve that problem. We keep having the same problem over and over.
But I mean, yeah, but think about it. Like, I don't know if this would be kind of like the same, but it's almost kind of like walking. You don't relearn to walk every day. You just subconsciously do it.
That's right.
You just make that movement.
It's true.
When you're the same thing that the toothbrush situation.
Right.
So I can understand. It's almost like being a kid, like being a baby, right? Fresh mind. So you're learning these things. So you're learning it, and then you're subconsciously storing it. And then it automatically just becomes such a routine that you don't even know that you're making these motions. I know that I want to get that cookie over there, so I'm going to reach for it versus trying to process, how do I get that cookie? What movement do I need to make? I need to make this arm movement and open my hand, and you just subconsciously do it. I mean, am I correct, or is that kind of like
right? And one analogy that I make is like driving to work, right? Initially, you pay attention, you go to work, and don't you have days when you arrived at work and like, what? How did I even arrive here? I don't remember driving, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's another one. And also, listen, we all know we gotta eat healthy, we wanna hit the gym, we have to do this and that. Why don't we do it, right?
Right.
Because subconscious, 95%, is saying, you gotta look at something here. And back to the point of what you're saying in regards to how the energy affects us. When we heal, deep healing, the healing that I provide inside, then you reach a point where it doesn't matter what's happening around you, you have the tools and also the subconscious reprogrammed to stay centered, right? To stay centered, happy in your own zone, and be able to properly respond to situations around you.
Wow.
And and to add to that, because something came to my mind, you know about mirror neurons. That means when we're in the presence of someone, then our behavior and our state is mirroring the other person. So when a person heals, then the family benefits, the close one, then the work benefits, friends, right? Because that person has another energy, another way of seeing life, another way of behaving, another way of living life. So it's a domino effect. And to take it even at a deeper level from the biology perspective, we all have genes in us that may be active at one point in time. In a family, you know, there are twins. One of them, it's in a perfect health, and the other one is not. Why? Because the genetics is the same. It's because of the environment they're in, right? And that's called epigenetics, and the environment we are in and what we allow in our lives and in our body and in our soul, it affects our health. And there are studies with kids that are adopted. And even though their family history wasn't that good in terms of health, the moment they were in a healthy environment, they were healthy, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
such a big picture and affects not only us as an individual, right? But all people around us and the health and the world. And at the end of the day, I'm so passionate. I can talk over and over about it.
I love it.
It makes so much, you're wording it well because it makes so much sense the way you're wording it.
Love it.
Mhm. Thank you.
It makes so much sense. Yes. So you specialize in helping people break free from internal turmoil. What is the biggest barrier you see that prevents people from taking the first step towards healing? And is it fear, shame, or just simply not knowing how?
Might be a mix of different things, right? As I see, one of them is making a decision within yourself. Okay, I gotta do it. It's time. And that's the first step. What keeps people back? I'm still at loss of words. And yesterday I had a conversation with someone. It might be fear. Fear that who am I gonna be, right? If I solve all this, or fear like, oh man, I have to feel all that. I don't want to open that door. The door is closed and stays closed, right? It might be overwhelmed. I'm so busy and I don't want to do it, right? Or it might be, you know what? I have like clients that went to talk therapy for decades and they're like, man, I'm tired of talking. I don't want to talk anymore. Not knowing that this kind of help exists, right?
Wow.
And then you said this is done with music sometimes, and like those frequency things.
I have it on my YouTube channel. I put some music to help people. And for example, today I was talking to my friend about sciatica. And she was like, man, I felt it right there and I'm feeling better. So it can be done with, let me tell you now. So it can be done with music, healing music, where I infuse it with healing frequencies and also with my energy healing. I'm a master Reiki, spiritual healer, and more. That's one. And also I created a bed that works with frequencies and energy healing. And that's at a fascial level, at a nervous level, at a muscular level, right? So for people that are not ready to open up yet, right? They can come in and I can do some music, some energy healing. That can be done remotely as well. My services are fully remote. Until they get ready, because the real work is being done internally. And how do I say it? It's fun. When I do it, I know how to do it to for the person to not relieve all that, right? It's not talk therapy. I get enough information to get into the subconscious mind and to make the change there, right? And the people... So
so at that point, because I'm new to this, so so if I lay out on your bed and there's music and there's frequency things, like, could I be healed of whatever I'm going through without expressing it to you?
Yes and no. It depends on what's going on. You can be healed like in a longer period of time. What I recommend is that to be done after we made the change to the subconscious mind. So this is how I work. That's more of, if it's something easy, yeah, sure, right? We can give it a try. However, my recommendation is let's come in, let's clean up. And once you are in that beautiful space, we can maintain it and we can solve small things. I don't have enough data for that because I prefer to work at the root.
I got you.
And you did say, I just heard you say everything can be done remote. Everything you do can be done remote, like being like online?
Yep.
Wow.
Because energy is energy, right? And
I was getting ready to say I was going to take a trip to
Toronto.
Yeah, you know.
I do have an office, right? I'm in Ontario, Canada. in Whitby. So I don't have an office once a week.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So most of your work is done remote then?
Like 99%. I have the office only if someone is more comfortable in person.
That's nice.
I heard you said you had a YouTube, so we're going to drop all that in the link.
All your information will be dropped on.
Yes, for people that want to see it. I'm going to even look myself just to see how it was done. And, you know, this is my first time even talking to someone with this type of knowledge.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
And she's giving off good energy.
She is.
Amazing.
No, absolutely.
No, yeah. That shit talking alone is soothing.
But you know, I think out of the group, I was probably the one guy that really dealt with the whole energy thing. I remember we had a discussion a while ago, Roscoe.
I didn't believe in that before.
Yeah, he was like, I'm like, it's the universe, man. It's just it can't, you know, can't be stopped. And it's like, there's no way that even happens. I'm like, it's really a thing, man. It's all energy. It's all energy. So I think that I definitely understand. I did a little bit of research, you know, previously about it. So I definitely understand everything that you're saying. It's cool.
Thank you.
When was the last time you was mad?
Me?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I get mad.
We got to shift that energy.
You have to let it out. That's the point, right? I don't believe, how do I say it? I like to explore all my emotions. And I like to be myself and allow myself to be myself. So yeah, mad is part of the human experience, right? It's what you do with it. How do I say it? Yeah, be mad, but what do you do with that, right?
Right.
Can you chill and do something productive? And because being mad tells you something. Hey, this is not right, whatever that is, right? So that's the moment to look at that and do something. So yeah, I get mad, I get sad, I get everyone, right? It's all you do with that.
Yeah.
You experience all the emotions, right?
Yeah.
Because she is human.
She's like a superhuman right now.
You know, I think it's very interesting because a lot of, I know this is kind of going off, but it's almost the same thing. A lot of what's going on with AI now and how they're trying to reproduce, you know, these bots to be like humans. This is the one element that they can't figure out. And that is energy, emotion, feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the one thing that they're after. You know, and it's crazy because that's what makes it so.
It defies science.
Right.
It defies science.
Right. Because that's what makes it so unique to us as being humans, is that we can experience these things.
Right.
You know, so it's amazing to me. I think that in all honesty, we really are the supernatural. You know.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I think it's cool.
So Anca, for listeners who are currently like suffering in silence right now, what is one simple, immediate technique they can use to regulate their nervous system when they feel overwhelmed?
The most important one, I would say, is your breath, right? And the breath work. What I say by that, a simple one is to inhale and make the exhale longer. So to give you an example, inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 6 counts. That's something easy because that gives your nervous system a signal, hey, you're safe, all is well, right? Also pay attention to keep your mouth shut when breathing. Again, that's super important and helps with the health. And may I give you 2 more. I like to give tools that are like easy and they work.
Right.
Do we have time?
Yes, that.
Oh, absolutely.
Much time as you want.
I'm still working on my breathing. Come on.
Good. Seriously, that's something super simple, and I recommend to do it early in the morning and before going to bed, and during the day to educate your nervous system to breathe in that way and to calm down. Right. Another technique that I love when people get overwhelmed, it's quick and simple, and it goes like this. You see where your anxiety is in your body and just rate it from 1 to 10. And then you get a ball, like a small ball, or keys, car keys, doesn't matter, and pass it back and forth from one hand to another, crossing the midline of your body, right? So in that way, you are stimulating the both hemispheres of the brain. That's something, and do it for a minute or so, or until you feel good. So that's something that it's easy to do.
6 hours later.
Come on, okay, for you specifically, I'm gonna give another one. And
I got a lot going on, girl.
okay, we gotta talk, right? But try it.
We gotta talk. Yes.
Seriously.
I am not opposed.
Try it, right? And so I give those two, and for some people, one works better than the other, and I'm curious which one works best for you, right? Another one is to pick a spot a little bit up on the wall, right? A little bit up from your eye level, and look at that spot. And this is actually going to stop the world around you, right? So as you're looking at that spot, you slowly begin to expand your your vision, right? To include all the space around the spot. So maybe you can see a little bit up, right, down, and left while you're concentrating on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually did that one before. I read about that.
Yeah.
I did that one before, and it helps focus. It helps you focus.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it helps with anxiety. And this is easy one that you can do if you're in a meeting. No one knows, right, that you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually how I learned it, from anxiety.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope it helps.
No, that sounds wonderful. I'm trying all of
Works
these.
for me.
I'm trying all of these. So your mission to revolutionize the healing journey. If you could change one major misconception men have about therapy or healing, what would that be?
There are so many that comes to my mind. Let me pick one.
Oh, no. Throw a few out there if you like. You can throw a few. We have plenty of time.
It's healthy to talk and to explore your internal world. It's healthy. That's something healthy. A strong man is the man that knows how to express the emotions and look at the emotions, right? And that's such a balance, and that's such an attractive quality in a man to be able to do that. Healing doesn't mean that you're going and talking for years. I wouldn't like that. Those are... And also, you know what? I want you and everyone to know that real help that works and that's permanent, exists. And I wish everyone can just make the first step, because I see how the life changes once you heal. Not only your life internally, career, relationship, success, people around you, right? So it's such a beautiful impact on the world.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Might I ask, how did you get into this, and how long have you been doing this?
I have an interesting journey, eh? I went to university. I'm from Europe, and right now I'm in Canada. So I went to university to study computer science, which I finished, and I practiced for lots of years. And at the same time, in the same campus was the psychology university. And back in my 20s, I was like, man, what I'm doing with computers? I wish I would have gone into psychology. So I've been researching psychology, spirituality, subconscious mind I don't know, everything. I touched everything, energy work, for more than 30 years. And I practice on the side. I was earning my money from cybersecurity, but my heart was here, right? And few years back, I put a stop to the cybersecurity and IT leadership, and I was like, okay, that's enough. Let's do this full time because it's more valuable.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You got to follow your heart.
You do. You got to follow your energy.
Follow the energy. See, we're teaching them. See?
No, I love
true.
everything she said.
That's true. And you know what? How do I say it? I had a good, I had like the success, the recognition, the money and everything, right? You know when your heart is somewhere else. And once you see the impact that you can make following your heart and your calling, right? You cannot not do it.
That's beautiful. That's downright beautiful. Anca, everything's gonna be listed for everybody, and all your contact information, all your awards, everything. But can you just tell us how to reach you? I want them to hear from your mouth how to reach you.
Thank you. Everything is on my website. That's where I put my contact information and the social media presence. I would encourage everyone to follow me and also to get into my email community, because I'm sending out informational emails on the weekly basis.
That is great.
Definitely. I will be joining.
I will too. I will too.
You know I need help.
Okay.
Gotta work with them.
It's a beautiful journey. It is a beautiful journey.
If I could just get one last response from you, just tell people what the journey, like, what would make if you tell somebody, you had to sum it up in like a couple of words. Why would someone want to hop on this journey? Why would they give this a try?
Oh, why not? Are you serious? What waits at the other end of the journey, you don't even have an idea. It's so beautiful that from the place that you are right now, you don't know how beautiful, because it's out of your awareness. And it's a journey, because the moment that you put the first step with me, obviously I'm talking about my work, you start feeling better and you start seeing things shifting, because the moment that you have a little bit of healing, then you see the world in a different way. So a new path opens in front of you that you have no idea it's even possible.
Wow. I love that answer. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. No, I love that.
Anca, you've been absolutely amazing.
Yes.
I'm blown away.
We definitely would like to talk to you again. If
My
that's
pleasure.
all right at some point. Yes.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Definitely come back on, and you will see my face again.
All right. And thank you so much. Thank you for offering me the opportunity to spend time with you and to your people. And I wish you all the best. And help is available, and healing is beautiful.
I love
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
That's
Yes.
Anca Uni. I'm Roscoe Squeeze Off.
I'm Lucky Let Him Know.
you. And your boy Richie B.
We are men suffer in silence.
Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.